Yeah. Are we on? Oh, Bill Cook, we're live.
Good morning, folks.
Look at this. They come in just in time to see it. It's a Nashville Coffee Talk featuring Bill Cook. Bill?
Yes, sir. Good to be here.
Good to be anywhere on the green side of the grass, my friend.
Amen. Amen.
How's your week been in Nashville, Bill Cook?
It's been good. It's just a regular week, nothing outrageous, but having a good time.
Well, now you're with me.
Here we go. Here we go.
Well, it won't be outrageous. There will be an outrage, though, I'm sure.
That's
once
right.
I start
By the
singing
end of the
today.
show, that's right.
I've had a pretty good week in Nashville, Bill. Good day of shifts yesterday, Friday, and yesterday, but odd crowds. Jason Chance was there. That was some odd crowd.
Interesting folks.
Yeah. And I don't mean like odd as in they come in with like, parrot on their shoulder or something. I mean,
Not paying attention, or?
Yeah, like they just you would say, we do family tradition, and it's a room full. We're talking big room.
Yeah.
And there's like nobody engaged, nobody.
No singing the backup part.
Yeah.
That's kind of where it was where I was Saturday.
Morning.
Good morning.
I was like, hell, I've done something wrong.
Something wrong. Your ride is here, brother.
No, my ride. It's my Uber.
Yeah.
When the state troopers come in, it's like that. I've got that. That's the premium Uber.
He said it got quiet in here.
It means you're very special, Uber.
Yeah.
Well, right? Yeah, it's an Uber but Bill, I'll tell you, we do family tradition. It'd be like nobody respond.
I understand. Yeah.
And then I thought, well, is this thing on?
Yeah.
And,
I know it was that way where I was.
Well,
check.
daggone,
Oh,
Bill.
there. Now
Can't
it is.
imagine.
Can't help it.
Well, we've got a what's her name with us. Lauren's back in the fold.
Yeah,
and
Lauren's
she's our
back.
special guest on Coffee Talk today. Lauren, I see you've got a microphone set up.
I know.
How's your experience in Nashville been this weekend?
Oh, this weekend has been a fun experience. Kind of a sad.
You gotta talk into that
I
thing.
am. I can't get any closer. I can't.
Well, I'm just proud of you setting up a microphone.
Thank you.
Good morning and welcome to AJ's Good Time Bar, ladies and gentlemen. Come on in. Come on in, girls. We're saving seats for good people. We'll take a chance on y'all, though. Calm down, Bill. I was serious. Okay, let's do it. Y'all have a good day. Coffee black, cigarette. Start this day like all the rest. The first thing every morning that I do is start missing. Some broken hearts never mend. Some memories never end. Some tears will never dry. My love for you will never die. 3 claps, Bill. Thank y'all for the clap.
I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I couldn't hear enough fiddle on that gig, on that last song.
No, it was like ghost fiddle. Yeah. I didn't know if I was actually hearing her fiddle or if I was just hearing the remnants of all of it I heard last night, Bill.
Oh, and it was so good too. We couldn't even hear it.
Well, I'm just questioning my own sanity of why I would ask for more fiddle.
I need more fiddle? Yeah, it just doesn't seem right. That just don't seem right. Hey, Bill,
Yes, sir.
what'd you think about the fiddle on that song?
It was a little low. I thought it was a little low.
Can't believe we're all in agreement on this. Oh, God.
Are they going to turn her up?
You know what's going to happen.
She's going
Yeah.
on 11. She's going to 11.
There is always something weird on the stage right here lately where the fiddle will just disappear. Has it not been doing that? Like, you haven't been here in a while.
Yeah, it's like a Bermuda Triangle for fiddle.
Well, I mean, I normally would not complain about that, Bill.
Me neither.
Jason over there, he messaged me last night. He was talking about one of our lost loves. We haven't had steel guitar on a gig in so long.
That's true.
And I have been, missing it, especially at night. It's worse. Yeah. The longing.
Well, you used to have steel every once in a while.
I used to have steel on every shift I did.
Yeah.
And now it's just a void in my life.
You've been missing it, haven't you?
Yeah. Morning. Come on in. We've been waiting. We've just been waiting. Good to see you guys.
Let her rip.
Yeah, well, that's way too.
Thank you.
I ain't had enough
They
coffee.
don't know yet.
Yeah, they don't know.
Okay, then that's fine. No, it wasn't. Thank you.
I'm gonna do a song about a convict. Bill, do you still like Merle Haggard, or are you mad at him? Or?
No, I'm not mad at him at all. I've always loved Merle Haggard's music,
He's the greatest.
especially the period the music that we do.
Yeah, was there a bad era of his
Well,
music?
that's what I was thinking. There wasn't, but I listened to that more than I did the
Yeah.
other stuff.
Yeah, he really had it dialed in. I'm not a big his early to mid 70s stuff. I'm not as into as I'm the late 60s and early 80s.
Yep.
Maybe late 70s, like Always on a Mountain and things.
Oh yeah.
Oh, when he became horny.
Yeah. When
Started adding saxophone and trombone and all that
he
stuff.
just
to
let
his
the horniness take over.
He was in a Dixieland phase.
Yeah. Are you all right over there, Lauren? You got that thing ready? All right. Here's some Merle Haggard. Down every road, there's always one more city. I'm on the run, the highway is my home. I raised a lot of cane back in my younger days. Mama used to pray my crops would fail. Now I'm a hunted fugitive with just 2 ways. Outrun the law, spend my life in jail. I'd like to settle down, but they won't let me. A fugitive must be a rolling stone. Down every road, there's always one more city. A fugitive must be a rolling stone. Down every road there's always one more city. I'm on the run, the highway is my home. I'm on the run, the highway is my home. Well, yeah, that's a country song. Believe it or not, country still exists around here. Welcome into AJ's Good Time Bar. We're here with Good Time Bill Cook.
Woo!
Yeah, see what I'm saying?
Woo!
This is what we call a party in a box. I mean, a band in a box. Either which way.
In a box. That's
Are we gonna get a? Are we gonna be blessed by a visit from your mom today? She won't be disappointed.
Where's your mom here?
My mom's in town, Bill.
Oh, wonderful. I hope she comes by.
She'll come rambling through here in a little bit, probably.
I'm looking for Bill Cook.
Yeah.
I was gonna say she's not gonna miss out on a chance to see Bill Cook.
Oh no. I mean, she'll be here. She's probably just making sure everything's put together. You know, gotta look good for the Bill Cook.
Is that why the troopers were in here earlier? They were making
Probably
sure.
so. Probably
making
so.
sure the scene was set so that it was safe for her
Or
to
they're
be in
probably like, we heard rumors that she's on the loose again.
Look at there. Eugene, how are you, baby?
Well, welcome to AJ's. We have our first request coming in. And if you guys have a song you want to hear, you know, a song on your heart, a song on your mind, make sure and let us know. We play either old country or even older country around here. But if you have a request, make sure and let us know. Tip the band, we'll get to it. Now, we've got a big request up on the board now for some, it's from Mike from Gloucester up in Mass. He's tuned in.
Yeah.
We got folks that tune in all over the world, literally.
right.
And, you know, I love to disappoint internationally.
You want to go all the way?
I can disappoint you no matter how far away you get from Nashville. I could still disappoint you. Just tune in to the Facebook, AJ's Good Time Bar Facebook page or the YouTube machine. You can
Now,
tune
these
in.
folks love you, man. They love you.
Well, they need to learn better than that. He asked for either Whiskey River or the Highwayman, and I can go either way with it, but I think I'd rather do Highwayman.
I love that song.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's do that. This is Willie sang a verse on this, but this is Jason and I were talking. This was the first boy band.
No.
The first boy band.
This was the first
I think
man
Jason sang
band.
it differently.
Oh yeah, that was yeah. But boy bands are like Menudo and Backstreet Boys and NSYNC.
No. Man band is Willie and Waylon and Chris and Johnny Cash.
Oh,
That's a man band.
that's a definite difference. Yeah, you're right. This is the man band called the Highwaymen. Y'all remember them? Willie Nelson, Chris Christopherson, Waylon Jennings, and what's his name, Johnny Cash.
Bill, do you know any of the verses? I don't. I'm sorry, I don't.
All right. Jimmy Webb wrote this song, Bill.
What a great songwriter. he
Yeah.
was.
Yeah, he's
Very
brain.
unique songwriter. His
Yeah.
songs are always very complex.
They're always
and
chord-wise. They're
sort of
always,
esoteric, you know.
Yeah, probably drugs involved.
Probably. Magic mushrooms.
Bill, did you bring your mushrooms with you?
They're in the car.
I was a highwayman, along the coach roads I did ride, sword and pistol by my side. Many a young maid lost her Bibles to my trade. Many a soldier shed his lifeblood on my blade. The bastards hung me in the spring of 25, but I am still alive. I was a sailor, I was born upon the tide, and with the sea I did abide. I sailed a schooner around the Horn of Mexico. I went aloft and furled the mainsail in a blow. And when the yards dam builder, across the river deep and wide, where steel and water did collide. A place called Boulder on the wild Colorado. I slipped and fell into the wet concrete below. They buried me in that great tomb that knows no sound, but I am still around. I'll always be around and around and around and around and around and around and around. I'll fly a starship across the universe divide, and when I reach the other side, I'll find a place to rest my spirit if I can. Perhaps I may become a highwayman again, or I may simply be a single drop of rain, but I will remain, and I'll be back again and again and again and again and again and again and again. Thank you. Highwayman by request. But I like that song, Bill. There's 4 different singers in that. That's perfect. One for all the voices in my head.
They all speak to you.
Yeah. Welcome to AJ's Good Time Bar. Lord of goodness, look at all these people. They must have known Bill Cook was going to be here
They
today.
knew you were here, buddy.
Look, they might have just showed up to see what blouse I'd wear. I like this.
These folks, they're trying to get in early, not only to start drinking, but they figured the earlier they get in, they might get a meet and greet with Bill at some point.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is the infamous El Guapo himself, Bill Cook, is here. And you're probably wondering what's such a big deal about Bill Cook. And if you're wondering, leave. If you can't figure out what's incredible about this human, you're in the wrong spot. Go somewhere where mediocrity thrives, not here.
You're so full of it. You're so full of it.
We got Miss Erica behind the bar. What was it she called him a few weeks ago?
She called him the Bronze,
Bronze
God.
God.
Yeah.
She was drunk at the time.
She was not. Why would you say that? I mean, she was, but why would you tell everybody that, Bill?
I won't let it out. Sorry.
Bill, a man like you never has to be sorry. But Bill Cook, ladies and gentlemen, he doesn't just, stand here and class me up. He is a damn good bass player. He's a good human being, great singer, and he is a country music legend in my mind. You know, Bill, because you are the secret weapon of Broadway, but you've been a lot of secret weapons for a lot of people. He's done a lot of things over the years, and he played with Vern Gosdin for 6 years. Played with Randy Travis, 13 years. Been playing with me now for 2 years. Woo! Yeah.
Dreams can come true. Keep working, Bill.
Bill Cook, the legend, yeah. It just goes to show you, everybody goes slumming sometimes. Okay.
No, that's not true.
I think we should do a Vern Gosdin song.
Let's do one.
Yeah. I like Vern Gosdin. I like this next song because it doesn't have any fiddle in it. And we got Lauren here. I just like the suspense to build around Lauren. You can add something on this if you want to. Yeah, we're going to do some Vern Gosdin country music. Bill Cook, did you ever play this song with Vern?
Many times.
Did he ever forget the words like I do?
No.
No.
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, okay. Well, let's just pretend I'm like the Wish.com version of Vern Gosdin. I show up looking right, but when you get it into it, it just doesn't work the same way.
It's all right.
All right, here we go, guys. The Vern Gosdin featuring Mr. Bill Cook on the bass and that high, sweet, darling angel baby harmony. Calm down, Bill. It's okay. They've got a vintage Victrola, 1951, filled with all my favorite records that I grew up on. got old Hank and Lefty in their speed 24. Set 'em up, Joe, and lay walking the floor. Set 'em up, Joe, and lay walking the floor. I'm gonna spend the night like every night before. And I'm playing 18, I'm gonna play him some more. I gotta have a shot of him old troubadour. Set 'em up, Joe, and lay walking the floor. Yeah, set 'em up, Joe, and lay walking the floor. Hey, my neon neighbors, they like what I play, 'cause they've heard it every night since you walked away. Every day they replay so B24, 'cause every night I run a needle through walking the floor. Yes, every night I run a needle through walking the floor. I'm gonna spend the night like every night before. I'm playing 18, I'm gonna play him some more. I gotta have a shot of them old troubadour. Set 'em up, Joe, and play a walk in the floor. Yeah, set 'em up, Joe, and play a walk in the floor. I said 'em up, Joe, and play a walk in the floor. Set 'em up, Joe, and play a walk in the floor. Thank you. Double shot of Vern Gosdin coming your way. Is it raining at your house? Like it's raining at mine. Do you miss me like I miss you? Is it cloudy all the time? Do you tremble when the phone rings and you think I'm on? Is it raining at your house? Like it's raining at mine? Does it thunder and lightning even when the sun shines? Is it raining at your house? Like it's raining in mine? Is it raining at your place? Just like it is over here. If it is, well then, sweetheart, like me, I know you're scared. I just call to console you, like any old friend would do. Is it raining at your house? By the way, I still love you. Thank you. Double shot of the great Vern Gosdin right there. Bill, I hope I didn't trigger you too bad. Yeah. Sounds like Bill's played those songs a time or two.
He has, and we always say this. Bill, those 6 years you spent with Vern Gosdin, you should know this, people. That's probably more like 40 years. It's like dog years.
Yeah.
Vern Gosdin, one of the greatest country singers of all time. Used to call him the voice. And great music. I love playing his music. But Vern was famously an asshole. And he had a weird obsession with drummers. This is a true story. He fired drummers all the time. And Bill, didn't you play drums with him for a little bit?
I did. I was a drummer when I first started out, and I moved to Nashville. But I played I played bass with him, and he fired a drummer, like you said.
No way. Can you believe it?
So I was out. I said, Vern, I'll play drums for you this weekend. So I did. I thought I did a good job. I kind of knew the songs. But after the show, the second show, he called me to the bus and said, son, he says, you know why you'll never be a good drummer? I said, why is that, Vern? He said, your arms are too long.
That don't make no sense.
That's a true story.
What does that even mean?
I don't know what that means. Look at that.
Look at Mark Mazza back here. He's got long arms. Look at that. Yeah.
No lie, Vern Gosdin actually, he fired so many drummers at one point. This is a true story. You can't make this up. He actually took a drum machine on tour for a while, and then he fired it. Yeah. He said it was like speeding up on him.
Of course, I think that was just his drugs wearing off. He was a lunatic, Bill, but that's okay. A great vocalist, known throughout country music as a great vocalist. We have Lauren Pittman with us on the fiddle, and Lauren finally started setting up a microphone. She played with us for 2 years, ladies and gentlemen, and never once set up a microphone. And
well, because she said nobody wants to hear that.
Right, but she does a great job whenever she decides to.
We did make her, she did sing a few weeks ago for the first time. She sang like 3 or 4 songs on a gig, and to be honest, we were just mad.
I was very upset with her.
Because it was good. It was like, wow, you nailed
I was like, really? I hate you. But you've got the fiddle, and Jason, we played 2 shows together yesterday, and I think we only did 2 George Strait songs the entire day. And I'm just having withdrawals. Anybody still like George Strait out there? All right, let's do a little Amarillo by Morning. We have Lauren Pittman on the fiddle, ladies and gentlemen. She's from Chicago, but we don't hold that against her. She got enough problems as it is. I don't know what's wrong with me. I was born like this, people, I promise. Amarillo by morning, up from San Antonio. Everything that I've got is just what I got on. And when the sun is high in the Texas sky, I'll be bucking at the county fair. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo, I'll be there. They took my saddle in Houston, broke my leg in Santa Fe. Lost a wife and a girlfriend somewhere along the way. But I'll be looking for aid when they pull that gate. I won't bet judge ain't blind. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's on my mind. See, Lauren, I told you they didn't hate you. What do y'all think? You like Lauren over here? Well, at least somebody does. She's not bad. I mean, she's not bad for a white girl. You know what I mean? She does a good job. Sometimes. Calm down, Bill. Bill over here, I'll tell you what. Bill he lifts up my spirits that she lets down. I'm just going to tell you what. I wish somebody'd bring me a drink so I could lift my own spirit. You know, that's just how it goes.
I heard you quit drinking.
I did quit.
Yeah. What about 12 o'clock last night?
Yeah, around midnight last night.
That's good because nobody likes a quitter.
Right. You know, I woke up this morning on the floor again, and I was like, I should have never quit drinking. That was a terrible decision.
That's right.
I passed out. But no, I'm ready to start again. I'm not a quitter. I'm just waiting to start afresh.
Well, you know what? On that note, we should congratulate the people that are in here. Y'all are in a bar drinking before noon.
Yeah. Is it still before noon? What time is it?
Oh, yeah. It's still 11:43.
Oh, God. You guys are dedicated. Y'all have potential. You have potential to say, my God, I drink all damn day. Because you can't say you drink all day unless you get started in the morning time. I'm really proud of you folks being dedicated. This must be a bunch of people from Wisconsin. Anyway, that's a good opportunity for me to bring up our request policy. We don't use a long set list. We have songs we enjoy doing, but we really would prefer to do requests all damn day. And so the number one way to get your song played is to tip the band. Right there sits our lonely little tip jug. Look at that. It's pitiful looking.
It's looking all busted and sad and empty.
It's like me. Wait, the tip jug or me?
You pick.
I'm busted, but I'm working. And but yeah, tip the band. We'll get to your song. A $20 bill goes to the top of the set list, but we never beg you for money. It's the truth of it. Second way to get your song played, scan the QR codes out there, ladies and gentlemen. You see them on your TV screens, on your tabletops, your bar tops. Scan that with your phone, request a song. Very easy way of doing it without even having to get up close to me. That's the way most people prefer it. And Jason, are we doing the third way today or no?
Oh, I think the third way is always in effect. The third way involves day drinking that you people are already doing. A good job. The band likes to do a little day drinking as well. Bring us a round of drinks. We'll play your favorite song, and you won't have to drink alone.
I'm thirsty. Let's all have a drink together. If you got a drink, raise it up. Show me what you got. If you can't raise your drinks, take your ass home and raise your kids, okay? On the count of three, everybody holler, yee-haw, then swaller. 1, 2, 3, holler. And swallow. Cheers. Welcome to AJ's Good Time Bar. Let's do some AJ Good Time music. Let's Chattahoochee and chill. Waiting Chattahoochee. It gets hotter than a hoochie coochie. We laid rubber on the Georgia asphalt. Got a little crazy, but we never got caught. Down by the river on a Friday night, pyramid cans in the pale moonlight. Talking about cars and dreaming about women. I never had a plan, just a living for the minute. Whoa, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee. Never knew how much that muddy water meant to me. But I learned how to swim and I learned who I was. A lot about living and a little about love. Little about love. Shots. Shots for the band. Yeah. Come on, man. Yeah. Thank y'all. Well, I'll tell you what. Come on in, folks. Good to see y'all. They're here. I told you we're waiting on a few more good people to get here. Yeah, good to see you guys. Welcome to AJ's Good Time Bar, y'all. I am here to have a good time. Y'all having a good time so far? Make a little noise. Well, Bill, not only did you played with Vern Gosdin, Randy Travis, but you also, at one point in your career, you drove a bus for Waylon Jennings. That's
I
true?
did for about a year, yes.
That's pretty cool. And we do the Bill Cook experience here every Sunday. Thanks for us had the Bill Cook experience. All right, but here's a Waylon Jennings song. A long time forgotten, the dreams they just fell by the way. The times of promise ain't what she's living today. But she never complains of the bad times or the bad things he's done wrong. She just talks about the good times they've had and all the good times to come. Yeah, she's a good-hearted woman in love with a good time and man. She loves him in spite of those ways that she don't understand. Empty teardrops and laughter, they'll pass through this world hand in hand. Good-hearted woman, loving that good time and man. He likes the bright lights and nightlife and good time and friends. When the party's all over, she'll welcome him back home again, one way or another. Lord knows she don't understand him, but she'll do the best that she can. Be a good-hearted woman that do no good, good time and man. She's a good-hearted woman in love with a good time and man. And she loves me in spite of my wicked ways that she don't understand. And the teardrops and laughter will pass through this world hand in hand. This good-hearted woman in love with a good time and man. Lord, she's a good-hearted woman in love with a good time and man. Thank you. Waylon and Willie right there, y'all. Lauren, how you doing over there? You're being awfully quiet.
She won't say
Just like most of the women in my life, I ask them a question, they just look at me
Like, really?
with disgust.
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
Look at me.
Oh,
my
okay,
God.
okay.
Have you not been watching or hearing me enough?
Yeah.
Goes without saying how I'm doing today. But I'm glad to have you here with your world's
steel
smallest
guitar.
upright bass. What's your favorite song to play?
Probably Seminole Wind or Much Too Young.
Oh, let's do them both. Let's do some Garth Brooks. Anybody like Garth Brooks out there? This is one of Lauren's favorite. Uh-oh, Bill, look. Uh-oh.
What happened?
I don't know, I feel like I'm at a disco.
No.
Too hot.
Yeah. Get that rave going.
Yeah. Where's my glow sticks, Bill?
Yeah.
That's gonna give me a seizure.
I might have an aneurysm here in a minute.
Oh my God, the ugly lights. There they are. You know, lights can do wonders with beards and faded blue jeans. All right, now that we got that settled, we can do some Garth Brooks rodeo cowboy music.
That's a good one.
Be careful what you ask for, boys. All right. Mathis wants some Alan Jackson. We got that coming up for you in just a minute, Mathis.
This is Ian, by the way. This is our wonderful sound technician. He's up here helping us sound okay.
He is. He's wonderful. Yeah.
Ian, I would love it if could you turn up the steel guitar and all the monitors. Oh
Okay.
wait, we don't have that.
I'm going to test you. I want to test you a little bit here. See how good you really are. Can you give me just a little bit more talent in my monitor?
Talent boost, yeah.
Could you improve my skill level, my skill set, please? I quit. Going to work for the railroad. All right. This old highway's getting longer. Seems there ain't no end in sight. Sleep would be best. I just can't afford to rest. Got a ride in Denver tomorrow night. I called the house, but no one answered. For the last 2 weeks, no one's been home. Guess she's through with me. Tell the truth, I just can't see what's kept a woman holding on this long. And the white line's getting longer, and the saddle's getting cold. I'm much too young to feel this damn old. All my cards are on the table with no ace left in the hole. Lord, I'm much too young to feel this damn old. Competition's getting younger. Tough broncs, you know I can't recall. A worn out tape of Chris Ledoux, lonely women and bad again. Oh, some Garth Brooks music right there. Bill?
Yes, sir.
My mother's
I
here.
thought that was your mom. How are you? Good to see you.
Look, she got front row seats. Get up close to see the Bill Cook experience. My mother is here, and the folks watching online, they'll be glad to hear that.
Yeah.
But, Mom, I just got to let you know, there's already been 2 state troopers in here.
They were looking for you a little earlier.
They were in here earlier, and I don't think you're in trouble. I think they were just checking in on you to make sure. Yeah, they were just checking in to make sure you're not.
Just for the safety of everyone, apparently. Yeah.
They came in, and I was like, oh, God, what have I done? But no, they were in here earlier, and I just thought, good thing my mom's not here. She'd have gave them what for. But we're doing all requests here at AJ's Good Time Bar. Oh, good morning. Good to see you guys again. Well, Buffalo, Minnesota Steve is tuned in. And we also have Mathis. Is Mathis in the room? Howdy, Mathis. They wanted some 5 o'clock some more. Yeah, about that. We can do that. This one goes out to Mathis. Thank you very much. Mathis, where y'all from? Say it loud. Boston. That's the capital of Texas, isn't it?
So far out there.
I'm
Out
serious.
west, right?
No, man, we meet a lot of good folks in Massachusetts.
Yeah.
It's a commonwealth.
It is. You're right. You're right.
You know, yeah. Here's an Alan Jackson song going out to our friends from Boston. Y'all, thank you.
Alan Jackson, of course, as well as Jimmy Buffett. Jimmy Buffett was on this song famously.
Indeed.
Anybody still like Alan Jackson out there? Got to make sure you're in his bar. What about Jimmy Buffett? You like Jimmy Buffett? All right. They're good buddies, and I'll tell you what, I'll tell you all little Jimmy Buffett stories as soon as we're done with this song, because believe it or not, my dad actually played guitar for Jimmy Buffett for a very long time, and got a great Florida story I'll tell y'all as soon as this song is over.
Here we go, Bill. You ready? I'm ready. Sun is hot and that old clock is moving slow, and so am I. Workday passes like molasses in the wintertime, oh, but it's July. Getting paid by the hour, older by the minute. Boss just pushed me over the limit. Like to call it something, but I think I'll just call it a day. And pour me something tall and strong, make it a hurricane before I go insane. It's only 12:30, I don't care. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. It's lunch break, it's gonna take all afternoon and half a night. Tomorrow morning I know they'll be held to bay, oh, but that's alright. Ain't had a day off now in over a year. My Jamaican vacation's gonna start right here. If the phone's for me, you can tell them I've just sailed away. Pour me something tall and strong, make it a hurricane before I go insane. It's only 12:30, I don't care. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. I could pay off my time, pour myself in a cab, and be back to work before 2. At a moment like this, I can't help but wonder, what would Jimmy and Buffett do? He'd say, pour me something tall and strong, make it a hurricane before I go insane. It's only 12:30, I don't care. Pour me something tall and strong, make it a hurricane before I go insane. It's Cook.
What time is it?
How you doing today, Bill?
Doing good.
What stage am I on?
I don't have any idea.
Where's the navigational beacons, Bill? I don't know. It's AJ's Good Time Bar. We're here to have a good time. Make some noise in this honky tonk. Thank you. Great request going out to our friends from Boston. We appreciate that.
All right, I promised y'all a Jimmy Buffett story, so I'll tell you about this real quick. This is one that I can actually tell over the microphone. When I was a kid, there was some people that came to the house and wanted to interview my dad to get some stories for a Jimmy Buffett biography that they were writing. And they just wanted to hear some like funny stories about his time on the road with the Coral Reefer Band. This is the late 70s, early 80s, back in like sort of in the heyday. And Dad was like, well, I'll tell you a story. We were down in Florida one time. We got 2 Florida men on stage. You guys will know exactly what we're talking about on this. He said we were doing a run of shows in Florida, and Jimmy Buffett is kind of like a god in the state of Florida, and even to this day, obviously, but even back then, he was very popular. He had a lot of shows booked down there. For whatever reason, they're out on the road, and Jimmy, who quite honestly always had a lot of cocaine with him, went and just bought a brand new Porsche, like paid cash for it. They were like in the middle of Florida somewhere. And Dad was like, I don't know how he's going to get that thing home, but whatever, you know, it's just he just felt like buying a car, you know. So they did a show that night, and after the show, it's like 3 a.m. Dad said, I was in my hotel room. I'd already gone to bed. And Jimmy comes banging on the door. He's like, Barry Chance was his name. He said, Barry, get up. Let's go take this Porsche out on the Florida Turnpike. It's like 3 a.m. And this is, by the way, this is like 1979. It's like the height of the drug cartel wars and all that kind of stuff going on down there. They're like in South Florida. And Dad was like, well, he's the boss. Okay, fine. I'll get up and go ride with him, you know. So he said, I looked over when we got in the car and we started off the exit to get on the Florida Turnpike. He said, I looked over, we're already doing 90 miles an hour. It's 3 o'clock. It's a black Porsche with tinted windows. And Dad said, you know, we're just sort of riding down the road. Next thing I know, I look over, we were doing 150 miles an hour. And he said, the next thing I know, there was this sound like right above us that was like, and it was a helicopter. It was the Florida State Patrol. Jimmy had blown through several roadblocks, like radar stops. The cops didn't even bother chasing him. He was going so fast. So the helicopter goes on up in front of the car, and they had set up a roadblock to stop this car in the middle of the night, you know. And Dad's like, we slow down, come up to the roadblock, and he was like, we're going to prison. I know Jimmy has cocaine in this car. Like, we're absolutely going to jail tonight. This is very bad. And he said all the cops got out of the helicopter and all the cars they had set up, and they all had their guns drawn, and they surrounded the car. And he said the lead cop that was in the helicopter, I guess he was like the sergeant on duty, whatever. He was very pissed off. And he had a flashlight, and he comes up to Jimmy's driver's side window, tap, 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 bangs on the window. And Dad's like, God, here it goes. This is bad. Jimmy sort of slowly rolls the window down, and the guy says, oh, my God, it's Jimmy Buffett. Guys, it's Jimmy Buffett. Jimmy sat there in the middle of the interstate for about 5 to 10 minutes signing autographs for all the Florida State Patrol that was surrounding the car, and they let him go. They just said, try to keep it under 100 for us, please. So there's my Jimmy Buffett story. I told you.
That's a great story. Makes me noise. You know, every time I get stopped by a police officer, I end up having to give them my autograph, too. It's usually just on the citation.
Tennessee State.
Yeah, it's on the citation. You sign here to acknowledge that you that you will show up in court. But that's a great story. We had a request. We got our buddy Buffalo, Minnesota Steve tuned in up in Buffalo, Minnesota, and he wants to hear a song by the Good Shepherd. You know who that is, Bill?
Oh, yeah.
TG. Yeah, Bill Browder. It's some TG Sheppard called I Love Them Everyone. Thank you, Buffalo, Minnesota Steve. We appreciate you and hope you can come back down and see us soon, brother. some painted ladies that sparkle in the night, country girls that love a lover's moon. Some I never really knew, though I always wanted to. Some I only met once in a room. Some said they liked my smile, others of them stayed a while, others left me on the run. This is the only way I have to say, oh, I love them everyone. Big, little, or short or tall, wish I could have kept them all. I love them everyone. I can thank them for the charm, holding me in their arms, and I hope they had some fun. Here's to the ladies in saloons and living rooms, summer nights that lasted until dawn. Here's to the memories, everyone's a part of me. Oh, I loved them everyone. Big, little, or short or tall, wish I could have kept them all. I loved them everyone. I can thank them for the charm, holding me in their arms, and I hope they had some fun. Big, little, or short or tall, wish I could have kept them all. I loved them everyone. I can thank them for the charm, holding me in their arms, and I hope they had some fun. Thank you very much. What do y'all think about this band? Can you make some noise for us out there? AJ's Good Time Bar. We got the Good Time Bill Cook with us, and we got old what's her name here on the fiddle. Things are good. Things are good. Hey, we were going to do that Florida song, and then we got distracted by a request. Now, I want to go over our request policy for everyone again. The number one way to get your song played at AJ's Good Time Bar today is tip the band. Right there is our lonely little pitiful-looking tip jug, Bill. Look at that band.
It's sad. Yes, it
Pitiful.
is.
Good Lord. But that is how you get your song played. Tip the band. We'll get to it. $20 damn bill goes to the top of the set list. We never beg you for money. I have to sleep at night. We will beg them for alcohol, but never for money. Now, the second way to get your songs played, scan the QR codes out there. You'll see them on your TV screens, your tabletops, your bar top. Scan that with your phone. Request your favorite song from the comfort of your bar stool. Very, very easy way of doing it. And, Jason, the third way, I'm excited about it.
Always the third way. I need to hear some noise from all the day drinkers. All right. That is the third way to get your song played. The band likes to drink a little bit. Bring us a round of drinks. We'll play your favorite song. Hell, we might play a couple of them at this point.
Yeah. As long as they're good songs.
We can all drink together. Everybody's happy.
Indeed.
In fact, you know, in the middle of that last song, that T.G. Sheppard song, I love that song, by the way. But I got distracted. I looked around the stage.
It's pitiful.
I saw that the band had no alcohol. And this different song kept popping into my head.
Oh, God, what was it?
Well, it was Sarah McLachlan. She was singing, "In the Arms of the Angel." And there was a sad, tattered black and white photo of the band on stage looking all sad and sober, yeah.
For just pennies a day,
For just pennies a day.
you could sponsor a sad, sober Broadway band. I'm not going to say how many pennies, Bill. But you could use pennies if one wanted to. Yeah. And that's Erica behind the bar. Listen. Yeah, listen. She is the gatekeeper. She is the gatekeeper. Make sure y'all are treating her right. I promise she's going to be good to you, so please be good to her. But let's do this one here. We got Miss Lauren Pittman is on the fiddle. Now, Lauren is all the way from Chicago, bless her heart. Anybody else from Chicago here? You said Boston earlier. You're just making up big cities. She's probably from from Des Moines, you know, just like. All right, well, here we go. Ms. Lauren Pittman's going to do this one for you. Here it is, some John Anderson country music. Oh God! Did you call me sir?
She said, sir.
That's a very convincing ID you have. You must have paid good money for that one. She comes up, sir, look. Showed me her ID. I'm like,
Sir.
who do you think I am? Sheriff? That's Lauren Pittman on that fiddle, y'all. Thank you, guys. What do y'all think about Lauren? Do you like her? Yeah, not bad, not bad. No, she does a great job. I give her a hard time. But she's going to come out and say howdy to everybody and find out if you have any other requests. We are open for requests right now. And we don't really use much of a set list. We'd much rather your requests be our set list. I just want to make one thing clear, though. We do appreciate you folks that have tipped the band, you folks that have been having a good time with us. We can't do this without y'all. You're as much a part of the shows as we are, and we truly are grateful to have y'all with us on a Sunday here at AJ's Good Time Bar. So let Lauren know what you want to hear. Now, she will have a tip jug, but remember, you're never obligated to tip the band. But we appreciate it when you do support live music. That's how we keep live music going on Broadway. Otherwise, it's going to be a bunch of them DJs in here.
At some point.
Yeah.
Especially, you know, I've been reading about the AI, like the chat, GPT. We're going to be like animatronics up here at some point.
I already feel that way. Yeah. But, Adriana, did you want to sing? Play? Did you want to play? You don't have to. I just want to see if you wanted to. Yeah.
I couldn't see her. She was wearing camouflage.
Yeah, she's wearing the camouflage. She's blended in over there. That's our friend Adriana. And Bill, she's from Tampa. 15 years old, fiddle player. Lauren is right here if you just want to figure that out. And I don't know how all these gadgets work up here. Hey, Lauren. Okay. All right, this is our friend Adriana right here. Am I getting it right? Adriana? Okay. From Tampa. 15 years old. And for some reason, decided to play a fiddle instead of a steel guitar. These kids today, I tell you what, they just making all the wrong choices. That's right. I'm trying to get steel guitar famous, get it going viral. Maybe these kids be like, I can't, Dad, can I get some steel guitar lessons? Right. Son, you go to work hard, and we'll work on getting you. I'll pay for half of that first steel guitar.
Well, steel guitar would be kind of like learning to play the fiddle.
Sounds impossible.
I know to learn it, there's a lot of screeching, but I know it, I'm sure.
Bill, it doesn't sound like you have a lot of confidence in our friend over here.
No, I'm not talking about her. I'm talking about in general.
Well, she told us yesterday we were playing another gig, and she came, and she's been playing for 11 years, so she's got it.
Yeah.
And she's 15. Do the math there. That's starting early.
When I was 4, I could barely play with Play-Doh. I still don't know what I'm doing. All right, guys, be good to Lauren as she comes around. What do you want to play today?
Is that Mom?
That's Mom. My mom's here, too. We have something in common.
All right.
Oh, gosh. We're in the throes of something special. We just had a request for that. Do you play that song? You do?
I can't do the vocals.
You what?
I can't do the vocals.
Oh, no. Are these all for Adriana? Is that what these are?
Look, I feel this is such a good influence, This is a good influence on me. Literally, you'll be under the influence, and it's just water. What happened, Jason?
Erica, I had a wardrobe malfunction.
He just
clean up on all 4.
All right. Well, Jason, I can't hold the party any longer. We're going to have a drink together. Jason's so nervous over there. He's dropping his
sad
drinks.
face.
If you got a drink, I want you to raise your drinks with me. And if you're not going to raise your drinks, you better raise your standards, because we're going to raise some hell today. On the count of 3, everybody holler, yee-haw, then swaller. 1, 2, 3, holler. And swallow, cheers. All right. I'm back in business. Who did that? Who did that for us? Thank you, sir. Let us know if you have a song request. Yeah. We had a request for The Devil Went Down to Georgia, featuring Adriana here. Adriana, listen, have you seen me do this song before? Okay, I'm going to try to be nice. Daryl, you've seen me do this before. I make a spectacle out of it. I'm going to try to do it straight, but I don't know how to do this song straight anymore. I right, here we go, y'all. It's called The Devil Went Down to Georgia, featuring our friend Miss Adriana right here from Tampa, Florida. Make some noise and it's Honky Tonk. Down to Georgia, and he was looking for a soul to steal. Well, he was in bound, and he was way behind. He was looking to make a deal. When he come across this young girl sawing a fiddle and playing it hot, Devil jumped up on a hickory stump and said, "Girl, let me tell you what. I bet you didn't know it, but I'm a fiddle player too. Now, if you care to take it there, well, I'll make a bet with you. Well, you play a pretty good fiddle for a girl. Give the devil his due. I put a fiddle of gold against your soul. It says I'm better than you." The girl said, "My name's Adriana, and it might be a sin, but I'll take your bet. You're gonna regret. I'm the best there's ever been. So, girl, you rise it up your bow and play the fiddle hard. Hell broke loose in Georgia, and the devil deals his cards. If you win, you'll get this shiny fiddle made of gold. If you lose, the devil gets your soul." Hey. The devil opened up his case and he said, "I'll start this show." And then fire flew from his fingertips as he rosined up his bow. He drugged that bow across the strings and made an evil hiss. That and the demons joined in. I swear they look just like this. What do y'all think about the devil herself, Miss Adriana right here? Make some noise. Still don't think it's fair that you got to show up for a fiddle competition and bring a full band of demons with you.
It's not fair at all.
It doesn't, how does that happen? The devil finished, Girlie said, "You're pretty good for a bum, but sit back in that chair right there, let me show you how it's done." She played, "Fire the man, run boys run. Devil's in the house of the rising sun. Chicken in the bread pan, picking out dough. Granny, we don't buy no child, no." Make some noise for Miss Adriana here defending her soul, ladies and gentlemen. Well, the devil bowed his head cause he knew that he had been beat. And he laid that golden fiddle on the ground at Adriana's feet. And she said, "Devil, just come on back if you ever want to try it again. I done told you once, you son of a bitch, and the best is ever. Fireman, run, boys, run. Devil's in the house of the rising sun. She in the bread pan picking out dough. Granny, we don't buy no child, no." Goodness gracious. What do y'all think about Adriana here? 15 years old and already making deals with the devil. I tell you what, these kids today.
Well, she knows the rules. We told her this weekend. There's a 2-song minimum.
Well,
you can't just be up here and
not
play
always.
one
There's
song.
not.
Well, yes, unless you suck, of course.
Yeah.
But she definitely does not. But she's got to do another one.
All right. Well, we guess we got to do another tune. Fiddling tune. We just played Amarillo, and we played Much Too Young. I was wanting to do one of those because I know she does them, and then we're going to do some George Strait. Anybody still like George Strait out there? All right. Adriana's going to play this one. It's called Unwound. B flat, right? Give me a bottle of your very best. I've got a problem I'm gonna drink off my chest. Gonna spend the night getting down. And that woman that I had wrapped around my finger just come unwound. Hey, that woman that I had wrapped around my finger just come unwound. She kicked me out of the house, and tonight I'm whiskey bound. I'm gonna be the drunkest fool in town. Now the woman that I had wrapped around my finger just come unwound. Yeah, she packed my bag, opened up the door. I've got a feeling that she didn't want me around no more. She called me in a lie, I was messing around. That woman that had wrapped around my finger just come unwound. Now that woman that I had wrapped around my finger just come unwound. She kicked me out of the house, Lord, tonight I'm whiskey bound. I'm gonna be the drunkest fool in town. Well, that woman that I had wrapped around my finger just come unwound. Now that woman that I had wrapped around my finger just come unwound. George Strait, country. Thank you very much. Good stuff. I'm having a good time. Y'all having a good time at AJ's Good Time Bar. Good job, girl. Thank you. Make some noise one more time for Miss Adriana right here. Tampa, Florida, 15 years old. You're always welcome to get on stage with me, and I really do appreciate it. I love getting folks up to sit in and have a good time. I hope you're having a good time. Thank you. Yeah. Now listen, it's hard to do that, Bill. It's still hard for me to get on stage. It is.
You're a pro at it. So is she, but you're a pro.
Well, Bill, look, somebody told me one time, you fake it till you make it. And I said, as you know, I get it. But then Jason told me one time, he goes, that's nonsense. I said, just remember the one thing, it's just hard to do sober. And the rest will take care of itself.
This is hard to do sober. That's a true story.
Yeah, I think Adriana only had 3 or 4 drinks before she got up here today. But thanks again, guys. Hey, we have a request for some Alan Jackson. What else do we have out there? Some Eastbound and Down. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. All right. And some Garth Brooks. They want a neon rainbow. Oh, okay. Yeah, this one's easy. None of them are easy for me, Bill.
You got this, though, huh?
Oh, I know. I've got it. I didn't say I had it the right way, but I've got it. Alan Jackson music by request. Cheers, guys. Bill, you ready?
Ready.
Hell yeah, Bill Cook, the legend. You are the secret weapon of Broadway, Bill. When you're there, oh, my heart feels content and ready to do this. Daddy won a radio, tuned it to the country show. I was rocking in the cradle to the crying of a steel guitar. Mama used to sing to me, she taught me that sweet harmony. Now she worries 'cause she never thought I'd really ever take it this far. Singing in the bars, I'm chasing that neon rainbow. I'm living that honky-tonk dream. All I've ever wanted is to pick this guitar and sing. Just trying to be somebody, I just wanna be heard and seen. Chasing that neon rainbow and living that honky-tonk dream. Atlas in a coffee cup, 5 peppers in an old Dodge truck. Headed down to Houston for a show on Saturday night. This overhead is killing me, and half the time I sing for free. But when the crowd's into it, Lord, it's make the thing I'm doing seem right. Standing in the spotlight, chasing that neon rainbow, and I'm living that honky-tonk dream. All I've ever wanted is to pick this guitar and sing. Just trying to be somebody, I just wanna be heard and seen. Chasing that neon rainbow, living that honky-tonk dream. Daddy got a radio, he won it 30 years ago. He said, son, I just know we're gonna hear you singing on it someday. I made it up to Music Row, but Lord, don't the wheels turn slow. Still, I wouldn't trade a minute, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Show me to the stage, I'm chasing that neon rainbow, living that honky-tonk dream. Who wanted is to pick this guitar and sing. Just trying to be somebody, I just wanna be heard and seen. Chasing that neon rainbow, living that honky-tonk dream. Hey, I'm chasing that neon rainbow, living that honky-tonk dream. Thank you. Good to see you, brother.
Yeah, man.
Thank you guys very much. Just want to welcome everybody into AJ's Good Time Bar. Great meeting you guys. Safe travels. Come back and see you soon. All right. Thank you guys. We have some more Garth Brooks to do. First, we have some Eastbound and Down. Keep those requests coming, guys. Thank y'all for being good to Lauren as she came around.
Lauren, have you ever seen Smokey and the Bandit?
I'm not.
You've never seen
No,
Smokey?
I haven't. I know. I don't watch movies, and people are get mad.
I don't
about
watch
it.
movies either, but
I
I've still
can't-
seen that one 20 times.
I can't sit that long.
Have you ever seen Titanic?
I-
Okay, then
Okay.
your point no longer stands.
That's probably the last movie I saw.
Yeah, your point is no longer valid. You're like, I can't sit through Smokey and the Bandit. It's too long. Have you seen Titanic? Yes. Well then, don't argue with me. I make a lifetime of arguing with myself. I'm good at it. All right, here's some Smokey and the Bandit music by the great Jerry Reed, y'all.
The snowman in the movie. He was driving the truck. Jerry Reed Hubbard, J.R. Hubbard. Yep.
Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. We gonna do what they say can be done. Got a long way to go, and a short time to get there. Eastbound is one true bandit run. Foot hard on that pedal, son, and never mind them brakes. Let it all hang out, cause we gotta run to Maine. The boys are thirsty in Atlanta, and held this beer in Texarkana. We'll bring it back no matter what it takes. Eastbound and down, and loaded up and trucking. We gonna do what they say can be done. Got a long way to go, and a short time to get there. Eastbound is my true bandit run. Yeah. Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. We gonna do what they say can be done. We got a long way to go, and a short time to get there. And I'm eastbound as watch your bandit run. No, Smokey's got his ears on, and he's out on your trail. He ain't gonna rest till you're in jail. So you got to dodge him, you got to duck him, and you better keep that diesel trucking. Put that hammer down and give it hell. Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. We gonna do what they say can be done. We got a long way to go, and a short time to get there. And I'm eastbound as Macho Bandit run. Hey, I'm eastbound as Macho Bandit run. Thank you. Thank y'all very much. Ooh, bless my heart. That's a great Smokey and the Bandit music. Jerry Reed, man, one of the greats, all-time greats as far as guitar goes, man. Just
As far as that was a talented dude, man.
yeah.
He wrote the way he played the guitar was like it was so innovative. He inspired so many young guitar players. My dad was one of them. He used to love listening to Jerry Reed. He would write licks that even other guitar players would sit down. Glenn Campbell famously tells a story about Jerry had come up with that lick on Southern Nights, and Glenn Campbell couldn't play it. He said, it took me a month to figure out how to play that lick because it just came to Jerry naturally. You know?
Well, another story about that was he had written the song Guitar Man, and Elvis was going to cut it, and Elvis was in town, and they couldn't get it right in the studio. They just couldn't get it right, and they had to call Jerry, and they couldn't get a hold of him because he was down here on the river fishing. He's like camped out and just catfishing down there. And they finally like, well, he's got to be fishing. They called the dock, and they said, Elvis needs you. And he shows up. He just rushed there. And when Elvis called, you know, you're going. And he showed up, and he said he was so nervous he still couldn't play it right.
Yeah.
But what it was is a special tuning. When you said innovative,
Right.
He had tuned the guitar, and the sessions guy was like, I don't know what he's doing on this.
You know, Jerry's grandson, Jerry Rowe is his name. He's a great drummer in town. He plays the drums. You've heard him on like Luke Combs records and stuff like that. He's an old buddy of mine. We were on the road together with Gretchen Wilson years ago. He actually has his grandfather's rigs. He has like several of his pieces of equipment from those albums. He's got the Telecaster and the deluxe reverb that he played on Amos Moses. He's got it sitting in his living room. I'm like, that's pretty cool.
That's a Nashville story for you right there. All right, we had a request for Garth Brooks music. Which one are we going to do here?
Is that G? Remind me.
Yes. All right, here's a Garth Brooks song. I love this song. This is. I don't have friends. I love this song, man. You won't hear this song very often. You know, Bill, people don't play this one. They blew the same two. That Garth Brooks is treated kind of like kind of like Johnny Cash, where people think there's only one or two Garth Brooks songs.
That's true. Like, he had a bunch of hits. And this might be my favorite Garth song as well. It's a well written tune. It's very sad, but it's a great tune.
Okay. This song is a tragedy, is what it is.
Yeah, it is a tragedy.
Oh, that's terrible. Damn, I heard that and I was like, oh no, man. Oh, no, I knew it. I know that sound. I've heard that sound before.
Oh no. Oh no. Oofta.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my gosh.
All right, here it is. Garth Brooks. They packed up all his buckles, shipped his saddle to his dad. And by the way the house looked, she must have took it back. Workers come on Monday to fix the door and patch the wall. They say she just went crazy the night she got the call. He was up in Wyoming and drew and bold no man could ride. He promised her he'd turn out, well it turned out that he lied. And all the dreams that they'd been living in the California sand died right there beside him in shine. They say she just went crazy, screaming out his name, ran out into the ocean, and to this day they claim that if you go down by the water, you'll see her footprints in the sand. 'Cause every night she walks the beaches of Cheyenne. They never found her body, just her diary by the bed. It told about the fight they'd had and the words that she had said. And when he told her he was writing, she said, and I don't give a damn if you never come back from Cheyenne. They say she just went crazy, screaming out his name. She ran out into the ocean, and to this day they claim that if you go down by the water, you'll see her footprints in the sand. 'Cause every night she walks the beaches of Cheyenne. Nobody There you go. Garth Brooks, man, that's a great tune, man. That's probably my favorite Garth song. Yeah, thank you very much. Now, I reckon we are open for requests, so if there's a song on your heart, a song on your mind, you make sure and let us know. Remember, the best way to get your song played is tip the band. Believe it or not, we actually make a living
Sort of.
out of it. We make a living out of killing ourselves doing this, Bill.
Yes, we get along. We get through it.
Yeah, we get through it, you know. But tip the band, we'll get to your song. A $20 bill goes to the top of the set list, but we don't beg you for that. We're grateful when you support live music. You can also scan the QR code you see out there on your tabletops, your bar tops, and on your TV screen. We appreciate that when you guys do it. Or there's always a special third way of doing it. Just bring the band a round of drinks, and we'll be glad to get to one or two of your favorite songs that way. I mean,
Very easy way to do it.
We don't want them to drink alone. It's sad. It's just real sad. All right, I'm going to turn this one over to these guys real quick because I've sang all the songs and told all the bad jokes, and I feel like I've been just stealing space and talent from you people. So I'm going to turn it over to these guys for this next song. But welcome to AJ's Good Time Bar. You're going to love what they do. What you got for them, Jay?
Well, I got to find out, first of all, who still loves classic country music out there? You're in the right place. How about Merle Haggard? You like Merle Haggard? We love Merle Haggard. He is one of the greatest, if not the greatest, country music artists of all time. We're going to do a little song that shows the band off a little bit, a little picking music. Let's do Working Man. This one goes out to all the folks who work for a living out there. It's a big job, just getting by with 9 kids and a wife. I've been a working man dang near all my life. I'll go back working as long as my 2 hands are fit to use. I'll drink my beer at the tavern and cry a little bit of these working man blues. I'll keep my nose to the grindstone, work hard every day. I might get a little stoned on the weekend, but after I draw my pay, I'll go back working. But come Monday morning, I'm right back with the crew. I'll drink my beer in the evening and sing a little bit of these working man blues. Sometime I think about leaving, don't want to do a little bumming around. I want to throw my bills out the window, catch a train to another town, keep on working. I gotta buy my kids a brand new pair of shoes. I'll drink a little beer at the tavern and cry a little bit of these working man blues. Here come that working man. Fiddle, she's a working girl. On that big old bass guitar, y'all, from Pensacola, Florida, Bill Cook.
back on the drums from down in Miramar, Florida, Mark Mazza. Chicago, Illinois. One more time with the fiddle, Lauren Pittman. Kids a brand new pair of shoes. I'll drink my beer at the tavern and cry a little bit of these working man. I said I might tie one on down at Alan Jackson's place and sing a little bit of these working man blues. This song is for you working folks. The late great Merle Haggard, y'all. How about a hand for the boys and girls in the band?
Just in a different key. Let's see.
We had a big $20 request to do a double shot of Merle Haggard. That doesn't hurt my feelings. Does it hurt y'all's? This is for Tony. Thank you, Tony. We appreciate this. I love this song. Well, I'm a honky-tonk nighttime man. I can't stand no light. Can't stand no light. I get my rest in the daytime. I do my running round at night, man. I had the blues this morning, had the blues all day today. I had the blues this morning, had the blues all day today. When the sun goes down, I'll tuck my blues away. Oh, here's the band. Time, Bill Cook. Play that baby making music. All right, Mark Mazza, what you got? do you think?
Make some noise for this band up here one more time, guys. They do a great job. I leave the stage. I don't want to come back. I'm like, damn, they sound pretty good. But Jason Chance over there singing and playing, and Lauren over there, and Bill Cook being handsome, Mark Mazza being groovy. It's all the things these guys do. We had a request for Lauren to sing her favorite song, and I was like, well, I don't know what it will be, but that's for Buffalo, Minnesota Steve, watching up in Buffalo, Minnesota. And Lauren, so y'all know why this is a big deal, Lauren played with us for 2 years and refused to set up a microphone. Not like, oh, I don't know if I can sing.
Oh,
today.
it's way deeper than that. We actually set her up a microphone a few times, and she told the sound guy, just take that down. She refused to do it, and true story, a guy actually came in one time and said, I will tip this band $1,000 to have her sing a song, and she would not do it. Mark Mazza on the drums doesn't sing at all. He stood up. He's like, I'll sing one for $1,000. Come on.
He still won't speak to me. I don't think he said anything to me since.
Mark's mad at me over it. You know, he's just, I don't know if he's been the same ever since. All right.
The conclusion to this story goes like this. Just a few weeks ago, she actually set up a microphone, and she had told us for so long that nobody wants to hear that. She sang this song. This was the first one. She ended up singing 3 or 4 songs that night, and we all just looked at her. We were angry at that point.
It wasn't even like I was impressed, and that pissed me off. I was
Right,
like,
yeah.
I was like, you know, if
For real?
if you'd have opened your mouth and it just been just nonsense chaos like I do, I would have been like, okay, fine.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah, if you sound like a crow out there, you know, then but it didn't. She was singing harmonies. She sang like 3 or 4 songs, and I was like,
And instead of it sounding like chaos, it sounded like this.
She was in the backyard, she was a little past 9. When the friends pulled up, the white pickup truck. If folks should have seen it coming, it was only just a matter of time. When he transport on a white pickup truck. Then you're all alone, and you can't stop love. You can't fence time. You can't stop
No. Y'all should be doing this. Shame, shame, shame on you, Lauren. 2 years, wasn't it?
Yeah, she wouldn't set up a mic.
She convinced us she was tone deaf.
Bill Cook, listen, Bill Cook he was just fried. I've never seen Bill Cook upset in my life. And Bill Cook was like, she wouldn't set up the mic. She would, look, see? I mean, look. God, so disgusting.
Just to defend herself, she wouldn't set up a mic.
Yeah, I would
to
just
talk.
stand here and just verbally abuse her. But now she has a mic. I don't know.
To be fair, though, we did have a clue because a few weeks after she started playing with us, her dad came in, and we heard her off in the background. Weren't we back right here at AJ's?
We were
I
right
think?
back there
Yeah.
at that back bar. Yep. And we're standing there, and he goes, well, no, what? First was her dad. First
Yeah,
we
that's
were
what I'm
across-
saying.
no,
Her
yeah.
dad. Her dad.
Yeah.
came in.
And her dad come by and goes, listen.
There was
Don't
a
let
house
her-
music. It was between
Yeah.
bands. We had just
Yeah.
finished. We're back there in the back trying to get our few little tip jar thing collected, and there was house music going on, and we heard her singing harmony,
Yeah.
like
disgusting.
perfectly singing harmony.
I was just upset. I was like, what? What was that? And then she acted like she didn't do it. Then her dad comes in, and he goes, you know, she's actually a good harmony singer.
Yeah.
And we had, I'm like, well, okay, we've heard her do it, and then we have someone corroborate what I heard. And then she still went another year.
She brought her boys in one time. She's got 2 boys. They're awesome. And they were like, yeah, Mom sings all the time. They just totally told on her. Yeah. She sings in the house all the time. We're like, yeah, you're a sandbagger. That's what you are.
Well, Lauren and I are going to do one. If Jason wants to hang out, he can, of course. Here's Kenny Chesney. Baby, here I am again, kicking dust in the canyon wind, waiting on that sun to go down. Made it up Mulholland Drive, hell bent on getting high above the lights of town. You and tequila make me crazy, run like poison in my blood. One more night could kill me, baby. One is one too many. One more is never enough. 30 days and 30 nights, been putting up a real good fight. Every times I thought you would win. It's so easy to forget, bitter taste at the morning left. I swore I wouldn't go back there again. You and tequila make me crazy, run like poison in my blood. One more night to kill me, baby. One is one too many. One more is never enough when it comes to you. All the damage I could do, it's always your favorite sins that do you in. You and tequila make me crazy. Run like poison in my blood. One more night could kill me, baby. One is one too many. One more is never enough. Never enough. You and tequila make me crazy. Thank you.
Anybody else drinking tequila today?
I was.
Who else drinking tequila in this honky tonk?
Probably not me. These look like.
It's just you, brother.
That's all right, dude.
Just you.
More for me. More fun for me, I tell you what. All right. Bill, welcome back.
Thank you, buddy.
Is it raining at your house, Bill? Did you miss me like I miss you? All right. Now, I talked to a young man back there from England, and I said, "Didn't we fight a war to get away from you people?" Yeah. But he was really nice. He said, "You know, we were just planning on coming in and having a drink and bebopping around everywhere." He said, "But we finally found a bar and a band that we actually like in this town." And I was like, "Well, there are a lot of bands that will tell you how good they are, and then they'll proceed to play just a terrible version of 90s rock."
Yeah. That is one of the great things about AJ's. If you guys haven't noticed, this is the only bar in this entire district that is dedicated, and this came from Alan Jackson himself. It's dedicated to playing country music exclusively. No bad 90s rock, none of that stuff. You can hear country music in here all day long,
Can't
7
play
days a
Eminem.
week. That's right.
But
I don't even think that's a rule. I think it's a privilege.
Yeah, that's right.
What do y'all think?
hell yeah, I think it's great.
Yeah.
Now, he said, "Well, listen, y'all been playing a lot of stuff I love." He said, "But you know, he's got like this one song he wants to hear," and I was like, "Absolutely," because it was one of the first songs I ever attempted to play on the guitar. And my mom used to hear me practice this song, and I was like in my early 20s. Then I learned this song, like 2 or 3 songs, and I just never touched the guitar for like 10 years. You know what I'm saying? No, you don't, Bill. But it's called Wagon Wheel, and yeah. I know this as an Old Crow Medicine Show song, but he was talking about being Darius Rucker. They both did it. My words are more like Old Crow Medicine Show. That's just the way. I'd never even heard Darius's version until like a couple months ago.
Which is pretty straight ahead. His version is very similar, but the lyrics to the song were mostly written by Bob Dylan. It was like an unfinished song years ago, and Old Crow Medicine Show sort of added a few words, and it became like a thing. And then, of course, Darius had a gigantic hit with it a few years ago.
Here's the thing with this song, though, is my mom was here, and we're from East Tennessee, like between Knoxville and say Cumberland Gap area, and anybody that's ever been there knows Cumberland Gap is west of Johnson City.
Yeah.
If you follow the directions in this song, you have to circumnavigate the globe in order to go 90 miles.
Yeah. The lyrics are wrong. They should have just changed it from west to east. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, sometimes I change it to the way it should be geographically correct. Here we go. South to the land of the pines, on my way into North Carolina, staring down the road, and I pray to God I see 17 hours and picking me a bouquet of dogwood flowers. And I'm hoping for Raleigh, I can see my baby tonight. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. I say rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, yeah, mama, rock me. We're running from the cold up in New England. I was born to be a fiddler in a small town string band. Baby plays the guitar, I pick a banjo now. Well, it's North Country when it's kept getting me, and I lost my money playing poker, so I had to up and leave. But I ain't going back, living that old life no more. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. I say rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Yeah, yeah, mama, rock me. Walking through the south out of Roanoke, caught a trucker at a field. He had a nice long tote. He's headed west to the Cumberland Gap from Johnson City, Tennessee. And I gotta get a move on before the sun. Hear my baby calling my name, and I know that she's the only one. If I die in Raleigh, at least I will die free. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel.
Y'all sing along.
Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, yeah, mama, rock me.
Sing along.
I say rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, hey, yeah, mama, rock me. Miss Lauren Pittman on the fiddle, y'all. Thank you. Going out to our friends from England. All right. Okay, listen to me. This is important.
Listen to me.
Buffalo, Minnesota Steve has requested.
No.
Yes, Bill. Yes. Learn to say yes, Bill. He wants to hear one called the Wichita Lineman, Bill. And I love singing this song. I love it.
You should.
No.
You should sing.
I refuse to sing this song ever again when Bill Cook's on the stage. I just will not ever do it. I'm just... Because Bill Cook right here, ladies and gentlemen, he is not only a terrific bass player, a wonderful boyfriend to three of my ex-wives, but he is... He also has this sweet, pure voice. Gives me chills, Bill.
No.
I call him Chill Bill. He's a chill Billy.
I'll tell you
You're
what.
too nice. You're too nice.
I'll make y'all a promise. If you've been here this weekend, you will not have heard a better singer than this young man that's about to sing this song.
Oh, bless your heart.
He sings this song so well that we were actually playing down the street a few weeks ago. True story. You can't make this up. We were right next to the Glenn Campbell Museum. And some of their employees came in because they had heard him singing this song, and they were like, who is singing Wichita Lineman?
Whoever that was, look, we had to come down and see this because we hear that song all the time, and nobody sings it like that.
And I always say, I was born here in Nashville. I come from a long line of musicians. I've heard music all my life. I've never heard anybody sing this song as well as Bill Cook does. That includes maybe even Glenn Campbell. I'm saying, it's like...
It's our second Jimmy Webb song of the day.
Yeah, it is. But,
and I guarantee he couldn't sing it like this.
You guys
Not to put any pressure on you or anything, Bill. But ladies and gentlemen, this is the infamous El Guapo himself, Mr. Bill Cook. He's known as the Pensacola Cowboy, even though he's from Detroit. I don't understand how that works.
I don't know what to do. You guys have built it up. I don't know.
Tell a bad joke. That's what I do. It just
There you go.
sort of
I'll tell a
softens it,
bad joke.
yeah.
Did you hear the one about...
Here's Bill Cook, ladies and gentlemen. Great request going out to Buffalo, Minnesota, Steve. Thank you very much. Called the Wichita Line.
All right, hope you'll enjoy this right here. We'll try to do it. I am a lineman for the county, and I drive the main road, searching in the sun for another overload. I can see you in the wire, I can hear you in the whine, and the Wichita lineman is still on the and I need a small vacation, and it don't look like rain. If that snow that stretched down south, they won't ever feel the strain. And I need you more than want you, and I want you for all time. And the Wichita lineman is still on the line. And I need you more than want you, and I want you for all time. And the Wichita lineman is still on the line. It's still on the line. It's still on the
Bill Cook, y'all, what did I tell you?
Thank you very much.
Did anybody else just get pregnant, or was that me? I don't know, Bill. Damn, son. My mama's here, Bill. Yes. And my mom, now I'll tell this story now. My mom came in, it was during Thanksgiving, and I had a shift here. It wasn't my regular shift. Oh, yeah? And you weren't available. I reckon it was Thanksgiving night. I can't remember. Anyway, she came in, and she looked up, and I had a good band that night. I was happy with it, and she saw there was another bass player here. She didn't come in and say, "Hi, honey, so good to see you. Where's Bill Cook?"
She's a sweetheart.
Well,
Can you blame her, though?
No. I mean, I say the same thing every time I have to go to a gig and Bill Cook's not there. I'm like, where's Bill Cook?
Where's Bill Cook?
Gosh. But we're going to do this next one for my mom. She loves this song. It's called Clyde. Clyde by Waylon Jennings. Oh, Waylon. Yeah. Anybody else like Waylon Jennings out there? I hope so. J.J. Cale wrote this one, y'all. Clyde played electric bass, played it with finesse and grace. Sat on the porch, ain't got no shoes, picking the bass and singing the blues. Misery loves company. This old dog sings harmony. Tambourine tied to his tail. You can hear him moaning, you can hear him well. Shorty baby, she got $1. And down the road you can hear her holler. Get up, Clyde, we got things to do. But that old dog is just singing the blues. He don't move, he don't flinch. No Clyde, he don't move an inch. Just sat on the porch, ain't got no shoes. Picking the bass and singing the blues. Clyde played electric bass, played it with finesse and grace. Sat on the porch, ain't got no shoes, just picking the bass and singing the blues. Yeah. Waylon Jennings music for my mama right there. Thank you, Mama. We have a request for another Waylon tune. God, are you sure Hank done it this way? Yeah. D. Scott Stewart wants to hear this one. Oh, yeah. Uh-oh, Jason, stop the press. Anytime Miss Erica walks up here, that lets me know that something is either really, really good or really, really bad.
This looks good, though.
And it always looks good coming up here. I'll say that. Good to see you. Thank you so much. Yeah, a woman like that walks up to deliver bad news to you. You're still grateful that she did it. You're like, well, hey, look, can you do that again for me?
Come on up here.
It's called a Honky Tonk Miracle. A young man from England did for us, I believe.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, thank you very much. Jason, will you lead the charge on this one?
Well, yeah, this is what we call a honky tonk miracle. It's a very simple concept. It involves a honky tonk hero, our friend from the UK. He went to our Honky Tonk Angel behind the bar. That is Miss Erica, and believe it or not, she has a superpower.
Indeed she do.
She can cast a spell, and Booze magically appears on stage. It's a miracle.
It's a miracle. We're going to cast a spell and make Booze magically disappear on stage.
It's a miracle.
It requires your participation, ladies and gentlemen. I need to see what you're drinking. If you have a drink, raise your drinks. And if you can't raise your drinks, then just raise your kids. On the count of 3, everybody holler, yeehaw, then swaller. 1, 2, 3, holler. Yeehaw. And swaller. Cheers, y'all. Here's a Waylon song. Billion?
Oh, this is the song. Remember the time we did this song with Lauren?
Oh, yeah.
She asked us what key it was in, and we said, well, it's in the key of B, like boy.
She says, what? She says to Jason,
what was it
I
you
don't do B.
I don't do B.
And what'd you say?
I don't care.
So I don't care.
I don't care. Like, that was excellent. Do you do B these days?
I do.
I didn't kill my wife. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care.
So, we're going to do it in the key of B. You see if you still do it. Lord, it's the same old tune. It's fiddle and guitar. Where do we take it from here? Rhinestone suits and new shiny cars. It's been the same way for years. We need a change. Somebody told me I came to Nashville. They said, son, you finally got it made. Oh, ain't made it here. Now we all show that you will, but I don't think Hank done it that way. Did Hank really do it that way? Listen. 10 years on the road, making one night stands, speeding my young life away. So tell me one more time, just so I'll understand. Are you sure Hank done it that way? Did Hank really do it that way? Let's play it. Lord, I've seen a world with a 5-piece band, looking at the backside of me. Well, they're playing my songs and one Waylon's now and then, but I don't think Waylon done 'em is the way. No, did way more really do it that way? Take us home. Thank you, Waylon Jennings, by request. Thank you. Now, guys, we got time for just a couple more songs. Lauren's going to come out there and kiss hands and shake babies. Find out if you have any big old requests for us to finish with, whether it's old country, even older country, or if you just want to support live music. We appreciate it when you tip the band. We don't ever beg you for money. She's not going to do that, but she does want to give you the opportunity to help us make an almost honest living. Funny story about that last song was back, in the 70s, and a lot of time in yesteryear, apparently, people recorded in the middle of the night. That was the thing. You know,
Waylon and Willie and them down on 16th Avenue, they would be recording at 2 a.m. That was a thing.
that song they had
There
worked.
were
it
lots
up.
of pills involved.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Waylon had worked that song up. He had written it, and he was recording with Cowboy Jack Clement. Yeah. And Waylon left. Sometime it was, you know, they was like, well, we'll work on this tomorrow, and they didn't like the way that song was going. He came back in the studio, and Cowboy Jack had been there all night, laying down like multiple guitar parts and different phaser settings on all of them. So when you hear it, it's got this huge swirl, and he had done all different positions, you know, that progression in like 5 different guitars, and different phaser settings, and he just recorded all night long. And Waylon come back. Waylon come back in, and he's like, "What the hell just happened?" And he's like, "I finished your song for you." Speaking of Waylon, let's do another Waylon tune.
We love Waylon Jennings, if you hadn't figured that out. Anybody else still love Waylon out there? You know, there's been people that have talked about Merle Haggard, George Jones, probably the greatest country artists of all time. George Strait should probably be in that conversation. Hell, Alan Jackson could be in that conversation. But Waylon was definitely the coolest of all time. Yeah. Him and Johnny Cash had the cool factor higher than most.
Yeah, Waylon changed my life. Here's Waylon's last #1 hit that he had from the mid-1980s called The Rose in Paradise. Was a flower for the taking, beauty cut just like a knife. He was a banker for making, swore he'd love her all his life. Bought her a mansion on the mountain with a formal garden and a lot of land. Paradise became her prison. Yeah, George Banker was a jealous man. Every time he talks about her, you can see the fire in his eyes. He'd say, I would walk through hell on Sunday, give my rose in paradise. A man to tend the garden, keep an eye on her while he was gone. Some say they ran away together, some say that gardener left alone. Now the banker is an old man, and mansion's crumbling down. Sits all day and he stares at the garden, and not a trace of her was ever found. But every time he talks about her, you can see the fire in his eyes. He'd say, I would walk through hell on Sunday, keep my rose in paradise. In the garden, its beauty cuts just like a knife. Some say it even grows in the wintertime and blooms in the dead of a night. I don't think we're going to have time for anything else today. I apologize. We can't get to your last Tulsa Time request, but I want to say thank you for being good to us here at AJ's Good Time Bar. We have my friends, man, Wild Bill and the Bruisers coming up next. You're going to love these dudes, man. They're high energy and just a badass rockabilly country band. You're going to love what they do. I hope you give them a chance. They're going to start setting up. We're going to start tearing down, and we can all work on getting tore down here at AJ's Good Time Bar, Nashville, Tennessee. Can y'all make some noise for us out there? Thank y'all. Remember, it's never, ever, ever cool to tip cattle. But man, it's always cool when you tip the band. Thank you for supporting live music. Please remember our friend Miss Erica behind the bar. She does a damn good job. Take good care of that young lady back there. Thank you guys, and welcome to AJ's. Check us out every Sunday right here, 11 to 1:45, 11 a.m. to 1:45. Tune in online on the Facebook page and check us out. Thank you so much.
because we need that shit like ASAP.
Well, I'm going to expedite it. I thought it would take like 2 or something. I don't know. What I'm concerned with though is I think I have to have a real ID to get it done.
Oh, like the real ID? Yeah. If you have a Tennessee ID. Well, if you have a Tennessee ID,
it says not for real ID Act purposes on the license.
Yeah, but if you have one, you can renew your Tennessee ID for a real ID, and I don't think it'll take long at all.
I think I have to do that first. Because I need that
Not
star
for
on it.
real ID Act per. Damn, dude, that's whack.
Because I got it in the mail, I think. Really? I don't know.
I don't know, man. Mine's a real ID.
I got a star on there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Apparently that's necessary now for the passport.
I don't know. I
got
got
my old passport too. My parents just brought it up, so.
Is your passport expired?
Yeah. So all I have to do is renew it.
Okay. Cool.
I don't need a brand new passport, but
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it takes longer if your passport's expired or not.
I assume it takes less time, but what do I know?
I don't know. I had to renew my passport a couple years ago. The white one? I knew the black one was, bro.
Check 1, yeah. Awesome.
Oh, wait. Oh, that's great.
Check 2.
Check 3.
Excellent.
Check 1, 2, yeah.
Excellent.
Chicken.
Actually,
Chicken fried rice.
check. 1 2 1 2. Check 1 2 1 2. Check 1 2. Check. Hey, yep. 1 2 1 2.
Hey, sore, man. Really feeling it. Alright, this is my last one until next week. Where at?
Jam session. We're starting a Western swing band.
Where at? Oh, Mike. I thought it was like a bona fide, like, my shoes keep walking back to me. Y'all are like, and my whoa. Wow. Hey, y'all been making money though. Yeah. Times I turn around and be like, speed up! Yo, I'll be Charleston too. That'll be fun. Yeah. Getting to go to Charleston. That's the Jerry Douglas show.
Oh, you're playing. Are you playing at that? What's the name of that place you're playing at Charleston?
I don't know.
I think I know where you're
I have
playing.
no clue. We're playing in Jacksonville. We're playing in Charleston, and then we're playing somewhere in Georgia.
Yeah, tell
Oh shit.
tell Jerry Douglas.
I will. Oh, I'll let him know. Yeah.
It's like,
I'm sure he's probably like a down-to-earth cat. Like he's a dobro player. He can walk down the street. Oh, right on, man. Yeah, I got a few of them, man. He's been watching all your videos. Yeah, I made a few. Those old homespun VHS tapes, man.
oh yeah, one of them on there is from one of them. It's like a translated VHS tape on it.
No way. That's awesome. Yeah, dude. My dad's still got a ton of those homespun VHSs, man. Those were the shit. They were recorded up in upstate New York, so like my parents lived over there, so like my dad would just get them all over because it's like local neighborhood shit, you know. Upstate New York, dude, it's awesome. Upstate New York's the shit. I want to get up there in the fall. It'd be awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Check 1, 2, yeah.